All right. So we created this version of Nora. Now I had to start thinking about the best way to start adapting things. So let's actually go to Daro. I'm gonna go to Daro. Check. And in here, so we created the source file. Excuse me. What I need to do delete that, make a new one. We'll call this outfit. Outfit. But we gotta undo the changes to his nose. That looks a little goofy. But for the outfit, we're gonna file append. And Daro, Blender, I want to append the outfit, villager outfit. Okay. Of course, it brings in all this extra garbage. That's okay. Let's take Daro here, duplicate them, and we'll clear modifiers. Then we're going to move this one into the villager outfit for a moment. So I need to transfer all the weights onto these objects. So we'll do this and then do object. Actually, it's just a just make it local. An object. I'm gonna take off his hands, because I don't want the clothing moving with it. And like when his fingers articulate and stuff. And then select these, select the body. Probably should get rid of the head too. Body, object, link transfer, transfer vertex groups. All layers. Nearest face interpolated. Okay. So now our clothing should have everything. Daro, including the edit groups. So what we'll do is, we'll just hide this, all this data. Transfer body, put this right here, hide it, then turn on the source. Take our items, select the body, and then do copy modifiers. This one isn't working because we do need to add a mirror mod. But we have to put that mirror mod up top. How do I move that? That's going to be a pain. Can I reorder? I guess I could just apply it like that. There we go. Okay. You know what? That's okay. Not great, but not too bad. Could use a little bit of cleanup. And perhaps if we went in with a select flex forehand. Oh, I see. It's the scaling on stomach. Most likely the stomach right here. If we go to scale, it's worse. How about if we go to weight paint, stomach, much better. I wonder why it's so uneven. Be the offset then. There we go. So we'll do that. And then instead of using the offset, we will just simply scale it. Like too much. Then we'll smooth position a little more. I don't know. It looks still looks a little bad. But we were able to fit it to him, which is awesome. It's nice to be able to take an outfit, slap it on the character, easy peasy. So let's try the other way around. Let's go to File, Daro Thin, and in here, do File, Append. Ooh, my head. Go into the variants, Daro Chubby. Collection, villager, outfit. Then we can take these, select body, and copy effects. And hide this one. Awesome. So realistically, I really have to start thinking about, like, we're gonna go to workflows because I'm gonna lose my notes otherwise. And we'll make one character editor in Blender. Perfect. We have settled on creating a source Blender file. When creating variants, we create a new blend file that links the body, the source, mesh. So these are scripts that I'll want to run. I will want to have it open up another Blender instance, make a new file, and kind of set up everything automatically. So what we want to do in the source file, we need naming conventions that are scripts and reference. So body source being one of them, outfit would be another. I guess we would want to do source. That didn't help. It'd probably be easier to just name it the other way. So if it's a source file, we want to call it source. Wow, source is a weird word now that I'm looking at it a lot. Our script will search the target link any mesh data with source prefix into a newly created Blender file. Create source collection with the objects containing the linked mesh data. Create a new collection, or and then just edit that. And then the export process would just hit, oh, I made all my edits. I have the outfit I want. Send it out. Excuse me. Thinking, there's something else I need to do. Source collection with the objects containing the linked mesh data. Add attribute sliders, controllers for all attributes. Source objects. export button. Set up skeleton button. Export. We need a non-ARP rig. Export. Or do we? But if we sell a version of this avatar, of these characters, so what we do needs a non-ARP rig. Sales. Sorry, my eyeball. In fact, let me look at Auto Rig Pro on the marketplace. So they do have a light version. Pro Core only. Free updates and email notifications. So what is Pro Core? For the free. Dun, dun, dun. Auto. Well, what is the core? Doesn't matter. Still paid through and through. The exporting features I won't be able to include, or my current standard for exporting I would have to change. Okay. Create the source file. Other files are going to be looking at it. We can set up the skeleton with a single button press. Anything else to do? Oh my god, this dog. Export. And I need some master scripts to update all variant files in one go. So, example, if I update the main or the source, all variants need re-exporting documents. Okay. Cool. Good morning, Arctic. Hello. Oh, where's Papa back? Of course. I can rig the hair super easily because I already have a source mesh. Yeah, I like this guy. He looks so much like this French actor. At least I think he does. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of this guy. Amel de Bois? This guy? Looks kind of like this guy. Or slightly. Not the same. I think it's the mouth, though. Yeah, that's good. Excuse me. An additional part of this would be link any mesh.js source prefix to the newly created Blender file. We're going to add attribute controllers for all attributes and source objects. Add drivers to non-body objects for sources, controller, attribute controllers. This way, adjusting just the body. Okay, I feel like I need to visualize this process a little bit better. Can I make a drawing or something in here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? Any major changes so far? That sounds like a good plan. So I had to go back to one of the earliest backups and work my way forward instead of back. The cleanup was turning into too much of a hassle. Well, dang. That's definitely a lot of work. Oh. But I understand. I understand that. Well, hopefully it's not too much of a pain. Just need to wait for my brain to stop idling and get to moving the dots around again. Oh, this dog is still barking. I'm about to go insane. He's looking pretty good overall. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this. Either drivers or in update. Just trying to decide if I want to try baking onto a flat surface like before, or if I just model the whole thing. Excuse me. For your horse thing or your little prop on the wall? Ooh. Are you familiar with the naming conventions for a baking and substance? This, I'm not sure if this is an area you're encountering, but this resource I just posted goes over how to use names to help match different meshes up to what's being baked. Super useful. Definitely recommend kind of taking a if you were encountering problems, especially with something like a chain where each chain link could like interfere or overlap. All right. So now, let's go to cursor. Ooh. Just gonna rename this source body. A little pedantic, but that's okay. Actually, it needs to be the mesh data. His name's differently. I'm gonna do source body, and then so all of our, this is what is creating these assets here, sort of. Actually, I'm doing this wrong. I don't need to do it that way. What I want to do instead is make an asset library. Let's see how we can link that. Just trying to figure out what I can get away with using a normal map, what I actually need to model. The original shape wasn't suited for it at all, so I'm going to change the shape of the ribbons, bevel the shit out of them. Just try to fully 3D model it without going too extreme with the poly count. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look at it again. But if you already have it UV mapped and it's already overlaid on it, just editing the mesh, like extruding pieces of it or kind of giving it a bit more depth, that should be pretty straightforward. You can even just use a bevel modifier, so that way you're not like committing to the change. So let's make a new tab here. Doesn't matter what I call it. Let's put it here. And in our view, I want to go to the outliner. And let's switch this to data API. So we have all this mesh data. Specifically, I have source body. I cannot mark this. No data block selected that supports asset operations. Select at least one material, collection, object, brush, pose action, node group. Okay. So I can make individual objects ready to go. UV map model is just a flat thing with a bit of thickness, literally nothing modeled on it. Gotcha. Like you just took a bandsaw, choose some wood for the shape, no modeling. Gotcha. Sorry to yawn. Okay, so. Oh, I got dizzy. I need to draw this out. That's where the official is. All right. So we're gonna have source file, source bodies. Boom, boom, boom. So we have 4 characters. And through linking them, we can make variants. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, so sorry about that, but I just have to get my brain straight on this. Then you can actually do So really the key thing is just messing around with the asset library. That does require some reorganization of my folders though. So we have our avatars. We want to create a folder. What would we want to call this? Body, something, source bodies. Right, it's gonna mess with all my links. It's okay. Gonna put these in here. Clothing. We're gonna rename this to source outfits. I actually really don't want the script here, but I'll live with that. And we'll put the bases there. Okay. Templates, also put that bases. Okay. A little bit cleaner. Now we have, it's very specific, source bodies. And we'll put this one in here too. Okay. So then a new folder, which will be variants. And in Daro, we started a variant. So I'm going to Control X, take all these and drop them into my variants folder right here. Then ignore is the only other one that we did this with, so we'll put her and drop her into the variants folder as well. I want to set this file type. Alright, so all of our variants are going in here. Source bodies are in here. So then in Blender, can I change that in here though? 4.2. Alright, anyway. So now, in our preferences, we should be able to tell it we have asset libraries. Fluid Painter, I don't even use that anymore. User library. So an add. This is my geometry node one. And so we can add now our cool. Then all right. So now we have source bodies, source outfits, and then I would eventually also want to make like a source, the assets I use to make the characters, make a source for that. But for now, we'll stick with this. All right. Then if we open up Gilly, this fucking dog. We have the outfit in here. Don't want the rig. I do want to access it as an asset, but I don't want to an ARP. Where's this update? Okay. Then I'd like to say set the character name. This will be Gilly Rig or ARP Rig. Let's go. Right. To relink all the textures and stuff. Hopefully I could create a linked material. Oh, links upon links upon links upon links. Everything references everything. Makes me feel like I'm going insane. It's really hard for me to get an intuition on the right way to set this up. Because I want it to be quick, I want it to be simple. I still feel like I'm just rehashing this again and again. It's making me go crazy. So, Gilly, villager, outfit. You just leave that there. Better. Boom, boom, boom. We have some hair for her. Hairhead's going to be combined with her. Well, what that will be. We'll call this Gilly hair, messy middle part. Something like that, just so, I don't know, it's ready to go. I want to reference the body. I want to reference specific objects. Okay, we're going to turn this into an asset. So the collection is now an asset. This is now an asset. Our rig, also an asset. And the body. Not working. Where is it? Our source character there. What a pain. Why isn't that working? So the body. Update. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it is there. But our I don't really want the sliders on her here. Would I have been better off making a folder within a folder for Gilly? That's the question. How does it look on the asset browser? Hello. Very useful. So useful. There we go. Does all libraries, brushes, hair, unassigned. I swear I got rid of the fluid one. But I do have source bodies here. Okay, here we go. Got some stuff. Hello, Reyes. Good morning. All libraries. Why don't I see? I guess Gilly is there. Okay. The hair's coming back. Yeah. Yeah, it grows pretty quick. How are these marked as? Hair. See, they have this collapsible menu here. Aha, tags here. So if I go to my source bodies, all, I select that. I can't add a tag. Go back to Gilly. So we made this an asset. Okay, let's look this up. Blender, asset, tag. How do I do that? Close line. Okay, I don't know. I just add it here, so Gilly. Okay, perfect. So I can add tags here. So we'll call this VR Forge. Outfit. Where's Gilly, though? So now I can mark this as an asset. I'll do the same thing. VR Forge. Body. Source. Because it's not rigged. It's not rigged. There's no hair on it. It's just the source of the body. Okay, so now bodies. Can I do that? Hair. And outfits. So we can tag it and we can assign it to a group here. So save. Okay. Now if we open a new file and we do our asset browser. Perfect. Now they're just available immediately. So we got bodies. Now let's go back one more time. And I put them in multiple catalogs. Because I would love to have just something that's VR Forge. And if I do this, okay, only one catalog at a time. All right. So it's a collection. It's an object. Body. All right. I could just see this getting this like a sprawling amount of things. So do need to rename this. Gilly. Honey. All right, so save. Let's just do a little testing of this. So, delete everything. We'll make a plane. Amazing. Okay. That's way more stuff than I'd ever want to bring in. The other option, append and append reuse data. Still brings in everything. Okay. Okay. so link seems to be the nicest option. Then if I did my rapid update, would that work with the linked collection? I do want that to work though. Let's just save this really quick. We're gonna put this right here. We'll call this asset. Let's just make it a new folder. And we'll call this asset linking test. All right. Now we can just reopen it. We should see the body. Yes, we do. So I'm actually gonna go back to my script here. We're gonna do what we can to fix this. So basically, let's just try it one more time. I go here, I update selected, and then we get an issue. That seems a little too far back. All right, so let me just read this. I'm not sure what part of that's the message or not, or oh my god, Blender, please let me pray. Hello, Philip Hartman. Are you making NPCs for a game, or is this VR chat stuff? My hope is that they will be... I'm going to make like a big resource of characters that people can purchase for games or VR chat or whatever platform they like. But the goal is kind of to build up a large library of characters. Right now we're doing some testing. Some things are breaking, unfortunately. And I'm attempting to use the... How's your day going, Philip? To update a collection, a linked object. Do not offer code changes. Simply tell me what. Doing all right. Another soulless day of IT work ahead, Lamau. Well, hopefully it goes by quickly. I'm certainly also in a little tedium here. I don't really want to be coding right now, but I've got to. Would we be able to change the order of operations to select the link files as an object, duplicate it, and make it local to break. Never wanted to code, which is why I don't know how. Big brain mode activated. Well, I can't say that I know coding for the most part. I'm just having some of these AIs build my scripts for me. Still tedious though. Head on. Yeah, I basically made a whole character creator for my workflows. So I can make a character, make a base character, and then I'm able to automatically create like sliders like in Skyrim and stuff. You know, you can move the features around and stuff. And so I'm basically creating this system to really work with that, build up a nice process. So I can make a bunch of characters super, super fast. That is, of course, the hope, but should be able to do that. Go here. Oops, go here. Need to reload this file. Let me shoot this bot on Twitch really quick. Be gone, bot. Boom. So we have the linked, and then let's update our add-on. Say rapid. Uninstall. Install from disk. Now, when I go to the plane, it should update. Okay. For some reason I have a duplicate plane. The making local seems to be working fine now. However, I am left with an extra object with the same name. Active object. And I'm left with an extra object, the same as my active object, does not contain anything. Seems to be left over. I use Reallusion CC for my character stuff, which I'm currently struggling with. Understandable. I find I just don't want to. I was very tempted to use Character Creator, but I think I'd have a harder time selling them. I don't know if that's true. That's just my intuition. Excuse me. Plus, I want to learn it. But it's still kind of a pain. Hello, Foxhound. Welcome. Right now, we are working on our character workflow. So, basically, I'm trying to make like a process, fully fleshed out process to make NPCs for video games really rapidly. And just taking a bit of work, but so far, making good progress. Yeah, like right now I'm using it to make this duplicate character. But I cut my hair, it's just getting in my eyes, and look, it's warming up here in Texas, so it's just kind of feeling a little too much. But I'm thinking just from here, I'll probably grow it straight back to my long hair. Perfect. All right, seems to be working now. Okay, now we can update our characters. Good. Gotcha. Can't wait till you're free again. I got a bit of work for you myself. Good. Good. Yeah, I think probably towards the end of this week I can start bringing in other tasks, but I gotta make sure money's coming in. So focusing on these characters for right now. That message. find the files? I've got the geonode. Oh. Oh, they're right there. They're just unassigned. Gotta peace out for now, but enjoy the stream and we'll try and visit again later. Sounds good, Philip. Enjoy your day. Good luck with work. And hopefully we'll have some fun updates for you when we get back. Okay. Update our shading because that got broken. Surprised it did get broken though. Like, why, how would it? There's some way in which I'm referencing these files. Yeah, relative path. You stop doing that. I just need to give it the actual path. Which one that's in? Come on. Come on, Unity. Avatars at one. Alright. Too many files. Actually insane how many different assets I have. Just on another level at this point. Alright. So it would be in VR Forge, Avatars, Gilly. You know what? I don't trust doing it this way anymore. Let me this. Because I won't want my source files to be in Unity. I don't want them tucked away in some other program. I want them in the Blender folder with all the source assets. Okay. Open recent file. Gilly. Actually, no, that folder is gone, so I would need to go to Avatars. All right, so we're gonna send these. First, we're gonna make sure we're using our current location. And we'll use, I think, Blender at 4K. Alpha, base color, displacement. Okay, that'll work. Go back here. All right, that does look quite good though. For the hair, we'll need to, we have source bodies. I did bases. We had, where was it? Where was I making that? Bases, body assets, hair. Hair and eyes will really be its own thing. So let's move this back out. Source hair. And source eyes. Eyes gonna have a bunch of renders in here. We'll do the hair first. Open. Gorgeous. And eyes. Open. Okay. So save that. I'm gonna go back to my asset library. Cool. Can I update this preview? To open. Can I not? I would like to update the visual here. There we go. Okay, can I just do that? Is it always the viewport display? Blue. So blue. A random Fiona appears. Alright, so now we can actually start building up our library of stuff. Oh, excuse me. So I put this in hair for the hair, but I think we should do BRF hair. Load, please. Oh, right. I moved it. Right. Is that really? This is using the old hair. The old hair. Don't really want that anymore. Okay. Nice. Now I have to do that to every other character I have. So. Save this. Boom. Source bodies. Now we'll do Nora. Hello, Albino Tailgater. Welcome. I'm doing quite well. We are in the midst of doing some testing. We're getting really just some organization. But how's your day going? I could copy the tags over. Alright, and then of course I have to fix the shading one more time. No! Why is the hair? Where's that blender one I just used? That was really nice. Is it PBR blender? PBR metallic roughness should work fine. Blender, right there. Blender principled BSTF. There we go. Beautiful. Something there. Okay. Very cool. Elsie Goza. Can I get you to sketch my dragon sometime, Sam? I'd love to see Her Majesty sometime. Not sure if you need any more information than this. I haven't been doing sketch redeems for quite a while, but I appreciate the interest. How's your day going? Yeah, I had to buzz my hair because it was definitely starting to heat up, and I realized it's too gosh dang hot for shoulder length hair. Where did my light go? It is masking it out. How things since the move? I think the last time I watched you, you were moving. When am I not moving so often? I'm in my own apartment now, so I'm here. Which is nice. Really enjoyed having my own space, completely to myself. Um, but so I'm enjoying that. Why is it doing this? So let me switch to. Should only be the nails. Ah. My ID mask is broken. That's why. Oh, almost cracked my neck. But yeah, other than that, we've been focused on making a bunch of NPCs, so we're kind of gearing up for making a bunch of characters for D&D. And right now I've like made some base models, and I'm using those models to make a bunch of like variations really quickly. So I can make one character. I can make like as many characters as I want out of one character. So I have like a high detailed one and then some variations out of that. But we're just kind of working on getting that proper flow down. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to get right, but a worthy one. All right. There we go. Exported that. Now we go back to Painter, go to Mode, Bake. We just want to rebake our ID map here. We're now missing because I moved that. Oh, my poly, boom. What? I just re-exported that. It shouldn't be pink, it should be this terrible yellow. Not using the cage. Why is it still pink? I have any modifiers? I can see it here. Oh, that would do it. Oh, damn, I overwrote the wrong character. That would do it. All right. There we go. Beautiful. 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 Then we go to color select, pick color, boom. Then pick another color, boom. We got the nails. Now we can go to our way too intense skin. You know, that's 17. Something right around there. And then for the height, that is this one. Awesome. Come on. Save. Actually looks a lot better. Maybe a little too bumpy. Then we got whatever that is. which would be our curve AO, as always. It's really the curvature bake itself, though. Quite good. Can I just use that curvature map? Oh, outdated. What? I'm confused. Why? So why is this edge appearing when on the curvature map there is no such edge? In fact, it looks quite good. I want that. So let's do a fill here, and we're just gonna sample the curvature directly. Actually, there is a chance it was just actually using the older curvature. No, that's the right one. It's just weird. Why is it say unprocessed? What is this? Something is wrong there. I don't see any sort of overlap of any kind. It's just a little goofy. And that spot would be right here, right under. Alright, get rid of it. Fill. Curvature. Put it right here. And now we'll do a filter. Invert that. Boom. Much better. Still a little odd in some spots. But we kind of turn. Wait, how does that work? Do a fill, set it to multiply. That way we can kind of filter it out. Without, with, pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, looks fine on its own. Then we'll blur it slightly. And then add the ambient occlusion for just that final little touch. Beautiful. All right. Export. Boom. Save. Reopen the file. Boom. All right, much better. Still one or two issues. Yeah. Worked decently well. I'm gonna go to the restroom now. Right back. Whoops, forgot I was muted. So it looks like my hair is broken, and that's because I updated to 4.3, so I definitely need to redo this mesh. So let's say hair mesh 2. Let's figure out what's going wrong. So we take our geometry. We take one chunk at a time. Geometry to curved lines. So we take the geometry. Ah, here. I see. Okay, so the issue, it's not actually broken. So let's switch this back. Hair mesh 1. What's gone wrong is that error message that's popping up. Here. So the issue came from when I deleted like the least helpful blend path. But it is the one I have here. Okay. Maybe all I need to do is go in here. Be working again. Okay. So we're gonna call this Nora ponytail. Long bangs. I don't know. We'll give it a larger name so that later when we have a bunch of them, it's easy to differentiate. So we're gonna mark as an asset. It's certainly an adventure. All this stuff made. Just drag this in here. Now I have to go unassigned. middle block. Mark as asset. Oh. Alright. BR Forge, BR Hair. Cool. So now we got a few chunks of hair that we can import. There's actually something I'm going to change though. I'm going to go to our GeoNode master. I'm going to do file end. We're going to go into our avatar project, source bodies, Nora, Blender. I want to extract that hair. I want to be able to use it on my own. So what would that look like? That is we're going to take the object for right now. There. Ooh. Interesting. It's still broken in here too. Understand. Some really weird going on. Just missing the data block. Really. All right. Now, wait for this to load. Yeah. All right. I guess I don't need that at all. At the moment, I don't need to make it an asset. All right, on to the others. Gilly, we've done. Time for Daro. Oh, actually, there are a few things I do want to double check. So So mouth is a vertex group. Should include the teeth, it does. And do we have teeth as well? Awesome. And lastly, eye. Okay, Nora's good to go on that count. Gilly, I'm pretty sure the eyes need to be updated. Edit underscore mouth. Sign. Edit underscore teeth. Sign. I always do that. Link. Oh, it should be. Okay, so those three groups I need to transfer. Boom. Actually, I can just do all layers. That's fine. Good. That should be it. Let's just check it out. Now for the body, should be updated. We just want to double check those weights now. Go here, edit underscore, perfect, mouth. Ooh. Damn. Underscore here. It's a pain. Okay, we'll just take all these. Mistake. A pain in the patoot. What I really need to do now is start linking like the teeth files themselves so that the teeth are always up to date, or at least the gums. Excuse me. Good stuff. Now we do need to update the body edit groups because they are messed up. Oh, it's gonna take forever. So I have to do this to each of these characters. In the future, now that I have my process really squared away, this should go faster, but I suppose there's no guarantee. Looks fine. No. All right. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Come on. Excuse me. Okay, so I believe Nora and Gilly are now good to go. Interesting. Right. for it to load. Come on. Select. Overall, that looks good. Get some more color eyes in there. Tomato. Alec normal. Okay, good. There we go. All right, start marking them as assets. Gonna have to head off. Didn't sleep well. I can feel my brain turn to mush. Gonna have a little lie down before I need to cook. Have a nice rest day. Same to you, Arctic. Enjoy your day. Catch you later. Good luck with your project. Hope the revamp is going well. Excuse me. Filter on still. How did this get doubled? Because one of them is in the geometry node. I guess it retains the mark asset with an append, which makes sense. We'll fix that later. Don't need the rig from him. I have the source. He did have some sort of hair, but it was mostly just me testing. I'm not going to include that here. Okay. Almost there. Julian. Hit the shade. What I should have done actually is gone to the outfit and marked this as an asset. Then I can go back here. Open up my asset browser. Search villager clothing. That way, I'm referencing the asset. Should always stay up to date because I can go back, make changes to that. Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna do that really quick. Should have made sure that it's set to link. Yes. In fact, I'm going to make sure in my preferences it is set to link. Oh wait, it's a per source, so can I change that on a per asset basis? It does not seem to be the case. Okay. Gorgeous. Outfit's good. Well. There we go. Now we're good. This broke. I don't know why. We could just update it now. Right, it is there. It has the modifier stacked on it. Okay, so I guess I really should be making materials that I can reference instead of... Okay, asset library is going to be our main way to work with sharing these assets, getting them from one file to the other. Oh. So yeah, actually, I'm just gonna go save here. Open. We go to source eyes. Well, actually, I should make a new file and we'll save it in that spot, source eyes, and we'll call this auto eye materials. Save this, and we'll just make a eye really quick. Just perfect, actually. What's the average diameter of a human eye? 24 millimeters. editing. Yeah. And we'll call this I B. And we're going to mark this as an asset. Go. I will actually leave this material list. Duplicate this over here. I blue. And roughness 1. Grab the image texture. Open. Should be a little bit bigger. Let me actually do object link object data. Damn, I would have loved to. That's gonna get rid of that. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We'll do something like that. Should be a lot smaller than this. Or sorry, the people should be a lot bigger than this. Julian. Oh, shit. I also need to mark this as an asset. Beautiful. Then we'll do horizontal split right here for the asset browser. And we're going to make a whole new category. Nice. Wow, that looks amazing. Why can't I make a new asset catalogs cannot be edited in this asset library? Oh, I see. It needs to be its own asset library. Yeah. All right. Move this up. Nope. Let's save that. I'm just going to reopen this file. Should be able Then I can make it. Alright, so now with our linked collections, I can go to iMaterial, drop that right there. Might be nice to swap it for the iMesh. I will not do that. And additionally, I could swap it. Probably should also make a hair material. Yeah, I really should, because I don't want to be having to search for it later, remake it again and again and again. I want all my hair, all my eyes, all my stuff of my base level. Okay, it is noon, my time. Almost ready for making variations on all these characters. But I am going to call it here for now. So thank you everyone who's been hanging out. Hope you're all having an amazing morning, an amazing day. But I will be calling it right here just because I need to go eat and get ready, get my running. Hope you're all having an amazing morning. Whoever is out there lurking, hope you'll have an amazing day. I'll see you in about 2 hours when I get back for the rest.